phrase in these courtrooms every now and then, consciousness of guilt. That's consciousness of innocence. I'm gonna post something, would be wildly, days later, wildly stupid. The only person that's gonna do that is somebody
bro,
who's confident.
My nigga, get this nigga out of the courtroom, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga no Ksoo cook. This nigga just there for the money, my nigga. This nigga did the Drewski meme on this nigga, my nigga.
Hey, Rod. What's going on? Hey, we got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another YouTube video, bro. And today, bro, we got the Ksoo trial, bro. And this nigga bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Ksoo slow as fuck, dumb as hell, bro. Like, and they all heard what this nigga lawyer said, bro. This nigga said it's not even the same ass shape. I knew once he said that shit, this nigga was cooked, my nigga. There was no way of out of this situation, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, they were just throwing shit out there, like, and it's crazy because I like. Well, I hope you like the fuck a lot. Did his lawyer even say anything, my nigga? Cause I ain't seen no news of this nigga lawyer saying anything, my nigga. Then this nigga Ksoo gonna post on Instagram. I had white lawyers raise this, and bro, this shit don't got nothing to do with race, bro. Bro, that was cut your ass in 7K, bro. 420 HP. Whatever that shit called, bro. But yeah, y'all, we got a reaction video after the trial, bro. And they said Ksoo speaks out. I think they're gonna talk about the post that he posted on Instagram that I was just talking about. Bro, yeah, bro, if you new here, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, bro. Follow me on my social screen next to me, bro. And y'all just get into the bit.
The defense says that the prosecutor's evidence is thin, and they're confusing Jacksonville drill rap with real life.
Nigga never play with Ksoo. Right then he'll make your face go.
My client's an artist, right? Yes. You know from the video.
Right then he'll make your face go. Nigga never play with Ksoo. Right then he'll make your face go.
Bro, this nigga, bro. You knew once he started rapping like shit like this, my nigga. You knew this nigga, bro. It's all in the music, bro. He just told on himself the whole time.
Client's an artist, right?
Like,
yes. You know from the videos and from the followers, right? Yes. Do you have any way of saying that he wasn't just co-opting the life that he saw growing up to sell records?
I can't say that.
You know, because who else would be stupid enough to post on Instagram, yeah, I just killed a guy, but the person that is trying to sell records just killed a guy?
Wait, hold on.
Who else would be stupid enough to post on Instagram, yeah, I just killed a guy?
My nigga, are we serious, bro? Like, is that Ksoo's lawyer, my nigga? Bro, it's a billion videos on the internet that Ksoo talking about he killed somebody, my nigga. What is we saying? Like I told y'all, this nigga Ksoo was meant to be cooked, my nigga.
But the person that is trying to sell records,
and we'll fight on your ass, boy. You better not play, and we'll catch you go out there and shoot you in your face.
Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like him. Let me get him.
About Willie dead that shit was so tragic. I knew KP died on live, bro. That shit was so tragic about little Willie though. You hear me? That nigga died with home. That shit broke Jacksonville breaking news 3 o'clock in the morning. The fuck? That bitch came on all the channels. How many people got hit up in the car? And how that fuck nigga died with his FN tuck? How the fuck did he do that? Bro, you be going fed. Yeah, I know. This nigga.
10 on 10.
10 on 10.
10 on 10 on rap, dude. He might sing on there. Or he might hum. He might do something.
He some games. That motherfucker.
Wait, that's them who died.
Shit ain't bag talk. You ain't gonna hear it. That's it. Bag talk.
I'm just letting you know how it is. It's kill time. All right, Mr. Robinson, based on the verdict of the jury finding you guilty of the offense charged in the indictment in case number 2020 CF 3601, the court does hereby remand you to the custody of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and your bond in this matter shall be revoked.
What's up? What it do, Drill Time TV?
Imagine hearing that after killing somebody, bro. Alright. It's been over with.
Checking in once again, and by the end of this trial, and Ksoo fans was hoping he was a cap rapper and didn't jump in them cars for none of them skits he been broadcasting, because his partner ops and closest relatives were saying otherwise. And the days of stalking and hawking a nigga down and hit the booth to troll about it while leaving hints over social media that look overly tough to your peers is over. And they just patched that loophole up. You ain't see it? I already knew they was going down like 4 flat tires when Blue got up there and got down on his own flesh and blood. And the state told us in the beginning out the gate that they had enough evidence to prove that everybody was guilty. Blue said, man, fuck them kids. I can make another child. They offering me the deal of a century. And him and Butter was connected to another murder that he possibly was facing up to life for. Now he can be home in less than a year. It was interesting to see after they hit Ksoo with the Blue testimony, they followed it up with the fatality. The whole trial, the greatest debate was if Ksoo was the gunman running away in a two-tone.
Tell me if I'm lying. My nigga, he got this nigga right here in this picture. His nigga got the whole Ksoo build, my nigga. Chubby as hell. Same legs. Same, like, look at this, like, let's look at that nigga, bro. Like,
back in gray jogging suit. Until the state said, see, we told you. Then played an IG video of Ksoo in the same outfit he had on the day of the murder. And being that he took it to the boxing loss and the state had.
Wait. That nigga had on the same outfit. Oh, it's in the title. Bro, why would you do that, my nigga? Why would you go on the drill in the outfit you been on social media with, my nigga? Now, all my real street niggas know, if you're a real deal street nigga, bro, you know damn well you will never, your drill clothes need to be in the safe, my nigga. Keep them shits in the safe. Do not be like Ksoo, my nigga.
Had to waste time and money on this trial. Oh, you already know they gonna stretch him out like a rubber band. ATK Scotty was found guilty also. And his father spoke out. Unlike Ksoo father, he said he willing to ride with his son till the wheels fall off.
In the last hour, jury finding Hakeem Robinson, known as Ksoo, guilty for first-degree murder. Take a look at this picture showing Ksoo actually reacting to the verdict. You can see him sitting next to his attorney, his head in his hands there. Another jury found Leroy Whitaker, also known as TK Scotty, guilty for first-degree murder earlier this afternoon. The victim, Charles McCormick, shot and killed at a Merrill Road shopping plaza back in 2020.
Whitaker's dad reacting to the verdict moments after it came down today.
We're hurt, but we're going to get through.
And our Zach Wilcox has been in the courtroom all day. He's joining us live now.
Zach?
Yeah, Heather, we just got that verdict that came down within the past hour. As you mentioned, we tried to talk with Charles McCormick's family, but they were actually escorted out of the courtroom away from the media. Prosecutors and the defense attorneys, neither one willing to give us a comment at this point, at least on camera. But we did talk with Whitaker's father right after he heard the verdict earlier this afternoon about his son being found guilty, and he walked us through what it felt like in that moment.
I feel like a fire truck just ran.
Like, I wonder what be going through niggas' head once they hear that they got found guilty, bro. Especially on death row. Like, I feel like death row troll, because like, you knowing you gonna die, and then you gotta think of that. Like, then niggas be on there for 10 years. Like, you gotta sit in that prison cell by yourself and think about, like, damn, and for 10 years you gotta think about, like, I'm really finna die in 10 years. Like, is that not crazy, bro? That shit crazy.
Came into me, man, and backed up, put it back in drive, and ran over me again.
Leroy Whitaker Sr. says he could feel which direction the trial against his son was going, but that didn't make the verdict any easier.
I mean, the verdict's gonna always be the verdict that the prosecution want, you know? It's biased, you know, not fair.
Your son got
like from the start, so like fairness.
The jury's decision came after prosecution felt it showed enough DNA evidence, cell phone records, social media posts, and fingerprints to prove he was guilty. Co-defendant Hakeem Robinson, aka Ksoo's father, also took the stand and told the jury he recognized his son in the video.
Like, imagine, like, yo, dad snitching on you, like, my nigga, like, you was this nigga's sperm cell at one point, my nigga. And now this nigga snitching on you, bro. Like, hell no, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to, like, I really have to, like, if that was my dad, I would really have to catch that nigga, bro. Like, he gonna have to move out of Florida or something, because it's over with, man.
Picked Whitaker up after the crime and helped him burn his clothes. Whitaker Sr. says the next move for the family is to head to LA to get the best attorneys they can for an appeal.
You're not giving up on him. You know, he's not going to be someone that's just in prison by himself. I'm there with him. And I'm going to continue to be there with him.
And sentencing is scheduled for both of these co-defendants next month.
Showing how Ksoo reacted to the verdict. You can see him there sitting next to his attorney with his head in his hands. Another jury finding Leroy Whitaker, also known as TK Scotty, ATK Scotty, guilty of first-degree murder earlier this afternoon. The victim, Charles McCormick, was shot and killed at a Merrill Road shopping plaza back in 2020. Heather Crawford is joining us now with our legal analyst with a closer look at the trial. Heather.
All right, Anthony, thank you. And attorney Shannon Shutt, our legal analyst, who's not affiliated with this case, is here now to give us her perspective. And I want to start by saying that these two defendants tried together in the same trial, but they had two separate juries. Your reaction to both of them being found guilty by two separate juries?
Certainly, this is a wild case and big impacts for the legal community, for the local community, but certainly there was a lot for the juries to consider. And like you said, there were two different juries. They were listening to the evidence that was relevant to their particular defendants, and they determined that the state had a good case here.
A lot of people watching this high-profile case, the state's two key witnesses were two confessed killers. One of them was Ksoo's own father. How do you think that played in to
kill and run in the family, my nigga? Like, first your dad, now you. What's next? I mean, he can't have no son. But like, what's next, my nigga? Like, damn, like, I guess God ended this shit right here.
These verdicts.
You know, the juries come here and they expect to hear a case from the state of Florida, and I doubt that they were expecting to hear from two confessed killers, from the father of the defendant himself. It brought a lot of drama to the courtroom, but it didn't change the facts of what they were testifying to, and certainly the jury had the right to consider whether or not they believed these confessed killers, and the jury ultimately determined that they found them credible.
Now, I heard Whitaker's father today say that an appeal is likely. Take us through what happens now with these guilty verdicts. What happens next?
So the next stage is, of course, sentencing, and Judge Salvatore will get those defendants sentenced in the next month or two. There may be some other procedural issues that the state and the defense will have to take care of, but ultimately they will be sentenced, and then they will...
Parlay time. Parlay time. Over or under 25 years. Let me know in the comments, bro. Over or under 25 years, bro. I got over. Money. Nah. Over or under 45 years, money. I got over 45 years, money. I ain't gonna lie. Over or under.
We'll have 2 years to, or 30 days to appeal the sentence and the conviction, and then 2 years to appeal other issues that might have been arising in this case. But, you know, we always expect an appeal. It doesn't mean that anything will come out of it.
Was there anything that stood out to you in this case that you thought?
That's how she said that. She's talking about some. She don't think anything will come out of that. My niggas, these niggas been cooked then, my nigga.
Yes, this is grounds for appeal.
Not necessarily. I mean, there's always a challenge when you have two juries, and certainly there could have been issues with evidence as to relevance, or, you know, tampering, or, you know, tainting the jury in some way because they heard something that was not meant for one of the juries. That's just a tricky situation, but I anticipate we'll likely see an ineffective assistance of counsel motion in the future.
And for Ksoo's jury, they started deliberating today, and it was only about 3.5 hours before they reached that verdict. Were you surprised that it happened so quickly?
You know, again, there were so many issues for the jury to consider, but the state clearly did a really good job getting the jury prepared for the many issues that they were going to face, including confessed killers, parents. You know, I know that the jury asked about a family tree in this case, so there were a lot of things for them to consider. But when you go through a concise case, it is possible to get a verdict very quickly. And in this case, the jury did their work and they were able to go home.
And just real quickly, how much time are they looking at?
These are mandatory life sentences. So I anticipate that they will be life sentences.
All right, Shannon's.
Now look, life in prison, bro. That means they can't fuck no more hoes. Make no more money. They can't wear no more designer, eat no more real food, bro. Like, can't have no kids, bro. Like, that shit crazy, like. And I think Ksoo frontal lobe is not developed because I could tell by the way he looking in court. He like, damn, I should never did that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he regretting that shit like a motherfucker.
Shot, thank you so much for coming in.
Now, the state got Ksoo exactly where they want him after being found guilty of the capital murder of Charles McCormick. Now, keep in mind, he still got one more murder charge to fight like Rocky because Baby family want their justice.
What? He got another one, my nigga? Oh, my, yeah. This nigga's cooked.
My son's killer was 3 hours after the murder because of him. Because he went straight to Instagram.
For 3 hours after. Charged to fight like Rocky because Baby family want their justice.
I knew who my son's killer was 3 hours after the murder because of him. Because he went straight to Instagram.
Her 17-year-old son.
My Ksoo, bruh. My nigga, are you, bruh? This nigga's dumb. See, that's what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all niggas want to go to Instagram, bruh. Talking about y'all did this and that, bruh. Get off Instagram, bruh. That's what getting y'all niggas caught up. The feds is on Instagram, bruh. Like, bro, come on, bro.
One of the many police say was gunned down by a family and gang linked to a long list of crime and loss of life in Jacksonville.
So when we talk about the small number of people driving a significant portion of the violence in the city, this is what that looks like.
Tonight, a mother says even though she feels some justice for her son, her grief is far from over.
When my baby died, my life stopped. I don't feel alive anymore.
Police started their investigation into Adrian Gaynor's death the day he died, February 25th, 2019. The man who police say killed him was on the run until September of last year. Hakeem Robinson was arrested for a murder, but it wasn't Gaynor's. It was 23-year-old Charles McCormick Jr., and it wasn't until this month that police officially charged Robinson, who was already behind bars, in Gaynor's death.
Bro, like, this nigga faces everywhere, bro. I know everybody like, damn, again? Again? Like, damn, bro, this nigga's a serial
Jax
killer,
Brian Nelson spoke with Gaynor's mother, who has a strong message for this community.
I don't need to go on no more drinks.
Police say Robinson allegedly made rap videos bragging about the murder of Adrian Gaynor, and Gaynor's mother says they've been terrorized by having to see those videos. That's why they're feeling a new sense of relief that Robinson is behind bars. More than 750 days since 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor was shot and killed, his grieving mother and grandmother feel justice is finally possible.
I don't know, I feel like my life stopped. And when my baby died, my life stopped. I don't feel alive anymore.
Hakeem Robinson was arrested 1 week ago for murdering Gaynor, who was shot to death on West 45th Street in February 2019. Gaynor's family grateful an alleged killer is off the streets.
Oh, we feel wonderful. You feel wonderful.
Robinson was already in jail, charged in the murder of Charles McCormick Jr. in 2019. The arrest report reveals that a witness told police Robinson shot Gaynor at, quote, close range in the back of the head or neck. The report also states Robinson, quote, posted several photographs and videos bragging about the murder.
They uploaded his last words. They laughed and mocked the way he was running away from the gunshots. They laughed at the way he fell at the murder scene and crawled across the grass.
Damn, so these young niggas are crazy. Bro, Ksoo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Bro, you deserve a death penalty, bro. You deserve the electric chair, bro. Give this nigga the electric chair, bro. Cause this nigga, what? This nigga, oh my god, bro. And think about this shit. This shit going on all around the world, bro. Y'all niggas out here doing this shit on a regular, bro. That shit crazy.
Robinson's father, Abdul Robinson, was also arrested in 2020, charged with helping his son escape after the murder of McCormick Jr. Police say Abdul Robinson ran a crime family centered around drugs for decades, known as ATK, or Ace's Top Killers. Gaynor's mother says Hakeem's arrest brought a sense of relief.
He's been smiling and laughing for 2 years about murdering my son.
And Ksoo will respond to his guilty verdict by saying he had 12 white jurors with 3 white state attorneys with a white judge in the courtroom with all white judges on the wall. Then he goes on to say every black person that he chose to be on the jury got struck down by the state. And then Ksoo said he just showed the world how corrupt Jacksonville, Florida is. He talking like his attorneys were the same color. And then he goes to say his lawyers proved that he was innocent. Nah, all the lawyers really proved was the level.
My nigga, you can say all this shit that you want to. You can type a paragraph on Instagram. You can goddamn cry river. Bro, it's over with, my nigga. Your life is over with, bro. And not even only that, my nigga, you're in, bro. Now you gotta go to on another court sentencing for another murder, my nigga. My nigga, get this nigga the chair. Like, my nigga, now niggas frontal low want to develop all type of, nah, no, nigga. Keep that same energy you was on, Ksoo, bro. I'm like, come on.
Self-snitching was insane, and you dug yourself so deep in the hole they couldn't get you out of it. And I bet you had them folks wondering, like, how the hell am I supposed to defend something like this?
Hell yeah.
You see a op like this? Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Yeah.
Let me stop. I don't do none of that.
Now let's compare this over to the other people that we know.
Bro. Did we, bro? This nigga look, he did that shit. Did that shit.
Varner, Butter, Blue, Abdul Sr., Abdul Jr., Torgon Williams, Natalie Bryan, Chris Brown. None of them posted anything. We use a phrase in these courtrooms every now and then, consciousness of guilt. That's consciousness of innocence. I'm gonna post something, would be wildly, days later, wildly stupid. The only person that's gonna do that is somebody
bro,
who's confident.
My nigga, get this nigga out of the courtroom, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga no Ksoo cook. This nigga just there for the money, my nigga. This nigga did the Drewski meme on this nigga, my nigga.
Hey, Rod. What's going on? Hey, we got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
What's that mean? We got your money, something like that. Like, bro, this nigga just there for the bread, man. He like, you know what? I got bills I gotta pay, my nigga. You know what? I'll do it, my nigga, for the love, my nigga. Like, what the hell? Hey, they talking about this nigga Young and Ace paid. What? How much he paid for this nigga? Like, hell no. They should have had Jumanji in
their innocence. I am using this because this, unfortunately, and I don't condone it. I'm not a drill rap fan. It sells records. It gets followers. But him co-opting a lifestyle of people that grew up around him as an artist doesn't mean that he's the one that committed it.
Like, bruh.
Look, country.
This some shit I could have did, my nigga. Like, I could have did this. They could have paid me to do this, my nigga. They could have paid me to do this job, bro. Like, Ksoo could have hired
music stars talk about murder. And look, I understand somebody actually died here. Rock stars will scream about murder. Other rappers will do it. We don't say that's a confession. But when it's a 21-year-old black kid from Jacksonville, it is. He had a print before.
Look how this nigga sound.
We embrace it. That print was on that gun. It doesn't mean that he was ever inside of the car. And you know that he was in a music video holding all his buddies' guns. But we embrace it.
Like, what? This nigga is cooked, bro. This nigga is, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, this is bad. This is like the worst. This is probably like the worst court thing I ever been a part. Like,
his DNA is showing up on a shirt that's in the car and also on the dash. He was friends with these people. He rapped about the life that he lived. We are not denying that. He was around them. He knew them. Wasn't doing what they were doing, which is why he's in car tattoos and bullet holes. Because he's not living that life. Now, Natalie Gann. They said in their closing argument, well, she had no motive. She absolutely did. You could see it on cross-examination. I could feel the breeze from her.
He did this shit. He cooked this shit up last night. He cooked this up last night, my nigga. Like, ain't no way.
Ashes fluttering at the council table as she was getting cross-examined about the motive that she has.
Like, hell
Being that they about to knock sparks out of Ksoo and gain life for playing with these folks' money and time and wasting their resources. Being that Ksoo was facing life in prison for the murder of Charles McCormick, now the state got leverage over him. Well, now the state got leverage over him like they had over his father and buddies and probably try to flip him like a pancake. Because now that he facing life, what's the worst thing they can do to him in his next case? What you think they gonna do? Give him another life sentence for this baby case? No, you only can die once, so they go dangle that death penalty over his head until we give him a personal interest. For some reason, I just don't believe.
I literally just said that, bro. They literally gonna get this nigga the death penalty, bro. That's crazy, bro. What? Now that's scary.
In his next case, what you think they gonna do? Give him another life sentence for this baby case? No, you only can die once, so they go dangle.
Florida. He said as the only two petitions are dealt or life prison without parole. Damn.
For that death penalty over his head until we give him a personal interest. For some reason, I just don't believe that the state think that Blue is the leader of ATK. If they really did, why would they give him another chance to be on the streets? I ain't gonna lie. And the only way that Ksoo see the light of day again is if he give up Ace. And Butter already told the state that the reason he wanted to kill P Money was because
that's
of Ace.
Crazy. And I don't think Ksoo gonna do any of that shit, my nigga. Like, giving up Ace, bro. And Fulio said, bro. Fulio said you hang a lot of racks, bro. Fulio said that. Now Ace, my, like, damn, take it down Ace. That shit taking down the man. That taking down goddamn Zeus, bro. Zeus of the games, bro. That shit gonna be crazy. Like, that's gonna be so much shit.
Accidentally ended up killing an innocent person instead. Now, if the state can get Ksoo to corroborate Butter's story by saying they killed for Ace or he Ace top killer, it's over.
Yeah, baby! That's what baby did!
This nigga did that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, this nigga just on the internet just dissing. Like, bro.
I was a 3 years when little baby died, sent a whole to real man. If Ace say he wanna go, we hunt him till he dead. The reason why my dog like in that situation.
Bro, damn, bro. I got some shit I gotta say. Now, if this nigga wanna see the light of day again, bro, this nigga gotta give up Ace, bro. Like, that shit crazy. Like, oh, bro. Like, this nigga, like, bro, God put you in these situations, bro. Y'all need to, hey, stay in school, bro. Prayed up, stay prayed up. Know that, bro. If you know here, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, bro. Follow me on all my socials on the screen next to me, bro, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.